All right, guys, so it's official that GTA 6 is now delayed again until November of 2026, and I predicted this a long time ago because of the scale and the vision that Rockstar wants to release that game, right? What they have planned for that game is nothing we've ever seen before, and you're already starting to see this, how many publishers and developers are trying to avoid the release date and release window of Grand Theft Auto 6 only to release their games later on, and now to find out that November is pretty much holiday 2026. And I'm going to even go on record and say that I think that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to even be delayed again until probably 2027. There's no way this game is going to be ready in just a year and a couple months from now. Well, a year from now. There's no way. I mean, just look at the maps, for example. They're saying that Vice City, and this is, for lack of a better word, Vice City Part 2, is twice the size of Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto 4, and 5 combined. And they're even saying that it's even bigger than that, according to some data leakers who, they look at the source code. And keep in mind, Rockstar, they just fired 40 people this last week. And those 40 people were individuals who were leaking information to the press. And so others are saying that it's even bigger than that. Like the map is even bigger than not only Grand Theft Auto 3, 4, and 5 combined, but also Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2.
Damn!
Because there's the element of travel. And you have the element of Lucia Caminos, which is the protagonist in the game. She's Jason Duvall's girlfriend. And she has ties to her father. And her father is, rumored to be from Liberty City. So there's going to be that element. And a lot of people are making this prediction that you fly to Liberty City as a flashback scene or maybe as a continuation of the story. And so now within GTA 6, we're going to have Liberty City to be played. I mean, that's what some data leakers are saying. So there's the element of travel, the element of flight. I mean, could you imagine? So we're talking about like a massive map. And then Rockstar always loves to be very current with the times, with pop culture, with the news cycle. And there's a lot of things happening in the real world that they implement into the game. And not to mention all the little Easter eggs, the radio spots, the television commercials, the radio talk show channels. I mean, this is like a level of perfection and a level of detail that we've never seen before. We've seen it in Grand Theft Auto 5, and there hasn't been anything close to it yet. And then you have Ryan McCaffrey. He's the editor-in-chief over at IGN, and he tweeted today by saying that Microsoft might be the publisher most heavily impacted by this GTA 6 delay. Halo Remake, Gears E-Day, Fable, and Call of Duty 2026 are all almost certainly scheduled for next fall, maybe Forza Horizon 6 too. Better ship them before November 19th now. And absolutely, I mean, this is going to be devastating for everybody and anyone who moved their games to avoid Grand Theft Auto 6 in May of 2026, only to find out today, oh my God, we're going to delay it again. And even then, look, you're only 2 months away from 2027. And who knows when and where they're going to announce the next consoles. For example, the PlayStation 6, the next iteration of the Xbox, which is rumored to be some sort of hybrid console PC thing, And so this could be a truly next-gen experience because I really don't see any of the consoles that are out now besides PC. Let's not confuse the two, please, that will be able to handle this kind of game. I mean, with this level of detail, now that everybody's so used to playing at 4K 60 FPS, I mean, that was a fantasy not, 5, 6, 7 years ago before the 20s, right? And now it's an everyday occurrence. Granted, when you're on console, there's that upscaling issue, but on PC, we've had this for a very long time. But now these, graphics cards and these consoles, or the rumors of the next generation consoles, are going to be very powerful. So this is going to be a truly, truly next-gen experience, and I don't see what the big fuss is when you look at like November 2026 to like maybe January or February of 2027 and make an even bigger impact. And that to me would be like the best case scenario, because at the end of the day, it's all about what Strauss Zelnick says and what Take-Two say. I mean, the game could be ready, but think about it. I mean, just think logistically. Do you think with the level of detail that they're going for. And the last great game that Rockstar released was probably Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, and another thing too that I want to mention, don't think for a second that all these appearances by Dan Houser on the Lex Friedman podcast, and then he appeared at the LA Comic-Con 2025 doing all these sit-down interviews, you think that was because he just wanted to get out of bed and give his take on why he loves Red Dead Redemption 2. No, dude, this was to soften the blow because he probably already got a call from Strauss Zelnick, CEO of Take-Two, and it said, listen, we're going to fucking delay this game, dude. I mean, so, okay, you know what? We just can't announce something out of the blue. So let's just, go out on this little podcast tour, this little interview tour, and start talking about all your great achievements, start talking about, Grand Theft Auto, like when it's first started back in the early days, or the boys and shit like that, and then ease your way into saying, yeah, we're still working on this. It's going to be it's a big achievement. It's a big in scale and vision, right? But that was to soften the blow. So now this is how marketing works. This is how corporate, jargon works. You understand? Because there's nothing in the next couple of months or even now year of releasing anything from Rockstar, as we learned today that that Grand Theft Auto 6 has been delayed until the end of the year. And listen, I'm going to go on record, like I said, 2 months is not a long time. And I believe the date now they're saying November 19th, 2026. And listen, 10 days is December, another 30 days, so a total of 40 is the end of the year. Trust me, there's going to be strong consideration and heavy talk within, the suits and the executive office about delaying this until like the first quarter, if not the first couple weeks, if not January of 2027. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.